Old Man Harris was a simple farmer with a kind heart. Living alone on the edge of the sleepy village of Blackridge, his days were filled with tending to crops and caring for his chickens. One rainy afternoon, as he returned from the feed store, he noticed a sign pinned near the local market, "Old dog for sale, free to good home." Curious, and feeling a tug of pity, Harris followed the scribbled directions to a rundown house at the edge of town. A wiry, gray-furred dog sat calmly on the porch, its eyes tired but wise. "She's seen better days," said the elderly woman who answered the door. "But there's something about her. Strange things happen around her. My late husband was convinced she was cursed. I just think she's different." That was all Harris needed to hear. He loaded the dog, whom he named Maggie, into his truck and brought her home. At first, Maggie was quiet. She limped around the farmhouse and slept near the fire. Harris talked to her like she was a person, not expecting much in return. But within a week, odd things began happening. One night, Harris awoke to the sound of Maggie barking sharply, an urgent, alert bark. He ran outside to find his chicken coop door open, a shadow darting into the woods. Someone had tried to steal his hens. If not for Maggie, he would have lost them all. Another time, Maggie growled at the old well near the barn, unusual behavior that prompted Harris to investigate. What he found froze his blood, a small, dirt-covered chest buried nearby, filled with old coins and documents dating back over a century, some from the village's earliest settlers. The villagers, once dismissive of Harris's old dog, began whispering. Stories emerged. Maggie had been seen on the property of 3 different families over the decades. Each time, she appeared when tragedy loomed, and each time, she had somehow protected the household. Some called her a guardian. Others, a spirit. But the truth was stranger still. One stormy night, Harris found Maggie sitting by the hearth, staring into the flames. He swore, he heard a voice, soft and female, whisper through the crackling wood, "Thank you for bringing me home." Shaken, he looked at Maggie. She stared back with an intensity that chilled him, and in her eyes, he saw not an animal's gaze, but something deeper. Human. Ancient. That night, Harris dreamed of a woman in a gray cloak standing beside the well. She whispered a story of betrayal, of a healer who had been wronged by the townsfolk centuries ago, accused of witchcraft, buried alive near the barn. Her spirit, seeking justice and protection for the innocent, had lingered, trapped in the body of a dog. When Harris woke, Maggie was gone. He searched the fields, the woods, the village. He searched the fields, the woods, the village. But she had vanished without a trace. Years passed. Harris never found her again. But every so often, when a storm rolled into Blackridge, someone would claim to see a gray dog sitting watchfully near a house where misfortune loomed.